Hello and welcome to Piloting Trek, Episode 6. So, in the last episode, we went ahead and we made some modifications to the Frontier. And after spending some time looking at it and thinking about how I want to change this ship longer term, I came to the conclusion that I really want to go ahead and stick the vanguard weaponry on this. So, what we're going to do now is we are going to head on over to the mast, and we're going to sign up for the UC Vanguard.
It's a done deal. Our whole office is getting moved.
Now, with the UC Vanguard, even though long term there is missions that open up that are basically go hunt down some spacers or some pirates or whatever.
United Colonies to the best of your abilities.
Um, the entire campaign for the UC Vanguard is much more focused on
What do we got
planetary
here?
stuff.
Another applicant interested in doing some good for the people? Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is pacify. We'll have you working your way. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard orientation. And if you've got any questions,
Did not mean to pull that open.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
So rather than going through the exploration, if you want that, I more than welcome you to go ahead and do that on your own. I'm gonna just head on straight on over to the
You know it was some UC training
orientation.
Amelia gave you.
There we go. And then here we are going into the piloting simulator. Now, if you have not done this before,
Welcome to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
um, no, I want this. There we go. So, with this simulation, you can go ahead and engage in space combat with a ship over and over and
This is
over
Mark
again.
15 flight simulation chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair.
All right. So, let's go ahead, sit down.
Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
Okay, so looks like I've got auto ballistics and lasers. This means that I'm going to be having to engage in shorter range combat. Now, if you want to get the most out of this, I would recommend lowering the difficulty level, because you will note that I am on extreme right now. Whee! Which means that it takes forever to blast through this guy. Now, one of the things that I do want to note here is that for every kill that you make in this, it still counts for number of targets destroyed for your piloting or the anitronic fusion skill. Whee! All right. All right. And once you've got it down to just a single enemy ship, you can go ahead and focus on just trying to stay behind them. And that's how you want to go ahead and brawl with these short-range weapons. And there we go. And if I kill another 7 enemy ships, then I will go ahead and rank piloting up to level 3. Oh, sorry, level 4, I should say. And that will enable C-class ships, which would be nice. Alright, and it looks like I have run out of spare parts to repair my ship. There we go. And then another fun thing that you can do
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand. At the remaining tiers.
Shield upgrade active. Damage upgrade active. New ally active.
and note that if you have the security skill, you can go ahead and also level that up.
The examination.
New targets active.
Um, woo. And if you don't have that, you can go ahead and just try and
All targets
do
eliminated.
your best.
Progress recorded.
Um,
Reached. Initiate.
but if you can do the debug skills, then you can go ahead and get more allies, better shields, etc.
New targets active.
But on extreme difficulty, this tier 5 is the highest I've ever managed to do. Eee. And desperately try and take out. Yes, yes, I know. I would love to repair my ship.
Multi-simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
And of note here is you can keep doing this over and over and over and over again as many times as you want.
Shutting down.
And even after I step out, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and go back in and do it again.
You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results.
And as you will note here, that counted towards my piloting skill, counted towards my engine system skill, and if I didn't already have this max, it would have counted towards my shield system skill as well. And it also counted towards my targeting control skill. So if you have a bunch of spare skill points that you've just been building up, but you really want to go ahead and level up these skills, then you can go ahead and just run that over and over again until you can get this to, Class C or whatever.
And your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
So, yeah. But again, on extreme difficulty, tier 4 is about the best that I can manage.
Well, look who's back. Ah, so these are your numbers? Then let's get to them. So, skip the murals altogether. Not that they're required or anything, but naturally, psychological results are all within expect. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll. Oh, you found the debug system. Curiosity and resourcefulness. Now, how tier 4? Not too. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that waiver some real artificial bastards. So then, looking at your results as a whole, factoring in that you once you've successfully completed your probationary mission. 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing. So, sounds to me, if you're interested, we could get you the credits you've earned. First, though, all UC service. So, you want to make... Fantastic. Then just follow...
And of note, if you were to get all the way to Tier 6 and get through Tier 6, which, again, I can't do on Extreme, but if I turn it down to very easy, I can, you get a pretty nice signing bonus. That could be enough to go ahead and upgrade your starter ship significantly, or get you well on your way to going ahead and purchasing a new ship. Just have to slowly wait for him to walk over here.
Wouldn't be right doing... Now, the motto of the vanguard. That is where we serve. Do you swear to protect and to uphold? Then let me be the first. Now, only thing left, and what I've got is comms repair. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a vanguard. So, can the people... That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harrell. Oh, Andrew, give it your all out there.
All right, there we go. All right. Aw, don't quite have enough jump to get over that. I'll try better next time. Alright, so let's go see what this crew chief has for us. And we'll get started on this. And once we complete this very first mission, we unlock
Just a limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
all of the Vanguard
You are new It's my job to make
weapons
sure
and
all you
shields.
rocket jockeys are... Now, man, in addition to the standard issue welcome, med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials. My people will have everything on your ship before you live. So, nice easy one for your first job. Just any questions before? I honestly didn't realize it had people living on. Report they gave us seemed clean. No known hostile outposts. But I would just watch out for wildlife. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit.
Alright. And Tau Ceti is all the way over here. And let's go ahead and hop on over here. Just do a quick check. Oh, a ship. Nah, we'll check out that ship after we check out the production center. Oh, looks like we're landing in a storm. Alright. Somebody else is here. Gee, I wonder who that could be. What's this? This does not look like everything's going fine. Usually you don't see bloodstains all over the floor here. Nothing important there. Let's go ahead and interesting. Always gotta love those nice scary screams, right? Also, I'm pretty sure your ship is not supposed to be disassembled like that.
Either I got hit harder than I thought, or you've got some incredible timing. Regardless, I think it knows you're here. I'll unlock the door. Second floor, main building. Be quiet. So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? It'd make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly. Makes two of us. But this creature, I need to understand what it... But we're not without resources. Though getting things online, as I've discovered, is not a one-person job. And to do that, someone has to get to the security outpost. You think you might be willing? Good. Once I see the connect, take care of yourself. And make sure you leave enough of that thing.
All right. So, very first mission, if you have not done it yet on your own, is you have to deal with a terramorph. Go ahead and stock up on med packs, because if that catches us, it's gonna hurt. The other thing that I will note here is right now I do not have the stealth skill. However, I do have 3 skill points. I think this is worth it. Now, you don't need to take stealth to deal with this mission. I just am so used to playing as the stealth whatever that doing otherwise feels a little weird. Alright, so now we need to sneak on over here. Or, walk.
Connection restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello? Wish I'd found this earlier. You notice those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. And what's that sound?
The security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you can avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
Now, this does just require you to kill the Terramorph. However, they at least made the allowances for knowing that at least if you're starting this early on, you can't really take out a Terramorph very easily. Um, so they set up these kill lanes that you can set up, and that will just basically turn these turrets on, and then the turrets will kill it for you, which is very nice. Alternatively, if you have enough firepower, because you're hitting this later in the game, or you just got some really good weapon systems, you can just hunt down the Terramorph and blast it to pieces directly. There we go. That's step one down. Now, technically, I could just go ahead and lead it into this kill lane, and I don't need to do anything else. However, turning on additional ones is going to make it a little bit safer for you. Oh darn. Looks like I need to step outside to do this. Hopefully it wandered away. Alright, and this is going to be 2 out of 2 turned on. And then I just need to turn on the third weapon group. Or lead the Terramorph into one of the open kill lanes. Alternatively, if I'm really foolish, I can just go ahead and run down and try and kill it directly. Um, Alright. And where's the next power breaker? Up there. Perfect. Whee! And here's where I run away. Oh, where is it? Um, Owies! That hurt. Alright, where is it? Alright. Thank you, turrets, for doing my job for me. And now that that's done, we go back on over to Major Hadrian.
Trekker's gone quiet. Wait, you did it! Oh, yeah, taken care of. No big deal. You didn't happen to grab... All right.
Alright, and now we just need to follow her around a little bit. There's not too many more. There shouldn't be any other enemies around. And then she's going to wander on over. Sorry, looks like we need to go up. And then slowly wait as they walk along.
Older model. Let's see what you can do. Running basic diagnostics? Nothing. Maybe a flax can? No. Spectrograph. Damn. This equipment, it's not set up to do a proper analysis of our sample. Humanity's spread plenty of creatures, but terramorphs? To our knowledge, no one's ever spread them intentionally. So when humans settle a world, 70 to 100 years later. Talsetti, though, it's too young. But then the other option, that someone captured, that seems, which means we're either looking at a truly strange murder or a faster. Terramorph outbreaks have taken down far bigger colonies. There is. Time was, I had access to one of the best repositories of Terramorph research in the galaxy. Seems a natural place to start looking. But we also need to get this sample properly. Luckily, what would you say to... Yeah, I'd do it myself, but I need to call in some favors. Plus, maybe clear it with your commander first. You can even show them this. My gene tag. Tell them Hadrian... Oh, you don't understand. I need Dr. Percival Walker to put together a sample and... I'm not sure exactly where to find him. There's a place called the... And... Here. Now please, go check in with your commander. We need...
Alright, so there we go. That is the very first mission in the Vanguard quest line. And now I can pop on back over here to Alpha Centauri. And just go straight to the Mass District. See if it'll let me go there, if I need to stop to be scanned in orbit. Oh, I could just go straight there. Wonderful.
Look who's back. All set with that probationary mission?
A terror? What? How did you walk away with the terramorph tissue sample running comms repairs?
You killed a terramorph. On your first...
Above and beyond doesn't really begin to describe it now, does it? Earned yourself some serious hazard pay on this one. But, if none of the settlers make... A researcher. Sanan. I know that name. Let me check the database. Huh. A lot of this data's been classified. Here we go. Service record. Wow. That's a lot of commendations. Seems like she served with distinction as co-head of a UC Xenoweapons division. Faced tribunal at the end of the Colony War. And was dismissed from duty. Guess that's why I'd heard the name before. If she's former Xeno warfare, though, well, we can at least be sure she knows her aliens. Certainly seems that way. Did your survivor, Hadrian, did she mention why she... This has been one of the more... I did actually have another mission lined up for you. Supporting... Now I guess you have two options on how to proceed. Head to the UC Vigilance and help out SysDef, or deliver that sample. I'll make sure you've got the proper clearances. Consider these your first official order. And here, so everyone knows you're working with the Vanguard. Welcome to the Navy, Captain. Vanguard's also got some custom ship modifications. You'll be cleared for access to them next time you're down at the spaceport. Now...
Alright. So, now that that's done, I am now part of the UC Vanguard. And... where is it? I can pop on down here to New Atlantis. And that is going to have me show up right here in front of my ship. And
You should inspect your ship. Sure, have at it.
the important thing here is that there's a couple things that are now available to me. So there's this Vanguard Tempest missile launcher, which is gotta be one of the worst missile launchers in the game. Note that 6 max power required to be able to use this, which means you can load at most 2 of them for, well, less damage than the CEO9, and you can fit 4 of the CEO9s too. So, yeah, don't bother using that. However, the number one reason why everyone tells you that if you like spaceships, you want to join the Vanguard is this right here, the Vanguard Obliterator Autoprojector. Now, this is also a very fast way to burn through all your money at 14k a pop, because you're gonna drop just short of 90k putting 6 of these on your ship. Because note that max power 2, that means that you can go ahead and run 6 of them, and that's your full power. And this is the highest DPS weapon in the game. From anything. The put 6 of these on, and you cannot get better with missiles, autocannons, lasers, doesn't matter, this is the best. That damage amount is actually not really all that impressive, though, it is better than this auto electron beam or this one. But it all boils down to, for this you can run 4. For this you can run 6. Provided, of course, you pay for it. The next thing is if you come down here and you get a B-class ship, you've got the Vanguard Hellfire Autocannon, which is some of the highest damage as well. However, it doesn't burn through shields all that well. What it will do is absolutely obliterate the hull of any target. And then, finally, there's the Vanguard Starseeker Pulse Laser, which is okay. It's not, awesome, but it's okay. Um, you'll notice, compared to this Dragon 261SX laser, the damage is a lot worse, and you can only mount 3 of these. However, the fire rate of 6 is the highest of any C-class weapons. And then finally, there's the Vanguard Ares Particle Cannon. This is not an auto weapon, but you can mount 4 of these on your ship. And if you do have a C-class ship, that could definitely be worth it. Again, it's doing a lot less damage than this, say, the Disruptor 3340. However, it's got a fire rate of 4 instead of 1.5. So, all right. Then the other important thing that you get is the Vanguard Bulwark Shield Generator. This is the 3rd best shield generator in the game. There's the 2018 Defender, which gives you 1500 as opposed to this in 1450. And then there's the SF 1800, I believe, which is a C class that gives you 1600. So at 1450, this is the 3rd most shield, and this is B class and does not require any ranks of Starship Design. It's just gonna drop you back 40,000 credits. Other than that, I'm going, because of these changes, I am going to be looking to see whether it's worth it to try and upgrade to a B class ship, but I will be doing that in a future episode. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys there for right now, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way to the end, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, make them ding, and I will see you in the next one.